you think that Germany and Europe has gone along with the Ukraine war? Because right now, Germany is paying 4 times the rate for energy than they were before we blew up the Nord Stream pipeline. Why would their politicians continue to go along with it? Is it because NATO, we have 800 or 900 military bases around the country? We just built 2 inside Syria, 2 military bases inside someone else's country that we're occupying while we're calling Putin a thug. So why do you think Germany and Europe would go along with us screwing them over on their energy?
That's such a great question. I did, because I was unemployed this summer, I went to Europe 6 times this summer and went all around, and everywhere I went, I asked that same question. So NATO blew up the Nord Stream pipeline, which was the largest source of cheap energy into the only really important country in Europe, the economic engine of Europe, which is Germany, and wrecked your economy probably for all time. And you don't say anything about it. And why is that? And you can never get a straight answer. It's deeply embarrassing if you bring it up. It's like you're not. And so what are you looking at? Well, you're looking at, Germany's been occupied for 80 years by American troops. And you're looking really at what happens when a country loses a catastrophic war. Same in Japan, by the way. You get this weird conquered peoples syndrome where they turn the rage inward and they hate themselves. The Germans really, really hate themselves. And I think it's evident in their sex lives and their scatological habits, but it's also really evident in the way they conduct their politics. No, I'm dead serious. The problem is that people who really hate themselves are dangerous to you. You're never going to be well treated by a person who hates himself. Yeah. He hates you too. Like, those are the scariest kind of people. So if you're worried about a resurgence of German nationalism, you're worried about the Germans deciding, hey, we've spent centuries killing people, we're going to do it again. Keep this up. That is not healthy in any way. If your so-called ally destroys your country for generations, which is what the Biden administration did when they took out the Nord Stream pipeline, and you don't even feel like you can say anything about it. It's like some dude's in the process of raping your wife, but you're too embarrassed to mention it. That's literally what that is.